guys, my name is Oksana. Welcome to our next video lesson. Today we are going to talk about passive voice. Don't be upset. As far as I know, a lot of students hate passive voice and consider it complicated and unnecessary phenomenon in the English language. Today I'm going to convince you that it's a rather important thing, as well as it is easy enough to form sentences in passive voice. Then let's get started. So, passive voice is used when the subject of the sentence is not performing the action. As a result, the action is performed on the subject. Obviously, the subject becomes passive. You will ask, how is it possible? For example, my credit card is blocked. So, let's analyze. Does the credit card do anything to block itself? Of course, it doesn't. It's just a piece of plastic. Usually, the bank computer system or the people working at the bank block the cards. So, where is the subject of the sentence? The card is the one. Is it active? Is it performing any action? If not, then it is passive. Here you are. We have the first passive subject. Let's take a look at another example. So, I was born in 1995. I wish I could be so young. So, the subject of the sentence here is I. So, am I the one to give birth to myself? Sounds ridiculous. Of course, my mom gave birth to me. But it is a well-known fact that mothers give birth to their children. Another thing, tell me please, what is the message of this sentence? To inform about the year when I appeared to the world. As you can see, we wanted to emphasize the important event here, but not to mention the obvious fact. So, we don't need to tell who performed the action in this case. So, the mom is not mentioned here at all. Now you will say, wow, but the most difficult part is ahead. How is passive voice formed? Don't worry, I'm going to make the explanation for you as simple as possible. So, in present simple, we will use the auxiliary verb to be, which is transformed into am, is, or are, according to the person, and we will use past participle of the main verb, or as we usually say, the third form for the irregular or ed for regular verbs. Isn't it easy enough? Let's practice. We will start with the first person singular. I am loved by my family, which means my family loves me in active voice. Any questions? So, the third person singular. The child is taken care of by the granny, which normally will sound, the granny takes care of the baby, in active voice. Here we are. Now let's try plural. We are always served first at the cafe. Wow, lucky we are, which means that we don't serve ourselves, but the waiters always serve food for us at the cafe in the first place. Kind of long and kind of boring sentence, right? Yeah, I promise you will love passive voice, won't you? Then, let's continue. What is about past simple passive? Rather clear. As we used to be for present, suddenly we will use to be for past as a helping verb, which is converted to was or Where? With the third form or ed, everything is clarified, right? Let's practice. I was told shocking news. Okay, now we will convert the sentence into active voice. What is the subject of the sentence? I'm confused. As I previously told you, the subject could be omitted. So, I would say, somebody told me shocking news. As you see, while using active voice, in some cases, we consequently lose the main idea of the sentence. Just compare. I was told shocking news. The stress here is focused on me. Poor me. How could I bear all of this? Then, somebody told me shocking news. What do you think about the message in the sentence? If I heard that sentence, I would ask, so what? How come? Who told you that? Just double check, don't trust it, and so on. You got it? I hope so. So, do you love pacing? I guess so. I've promised you. Okay, one more example. Those people were finally arrested. Well, what does it mean? Everything is clear, I guess. You don't even need my interpretation. We can assume here. The police arrested those people. So, what do you think? Is passive voice so complicated and unnecessary in the English language? Or maybe you will use it on your regular basis? Just let me know in the comments section below. Please subscribe in order to get notified of new videos. Bye bye!